guys have to hear this. Can you hear this? Morning. Ouchies. Crazy area. Morning. I'm using my Note 8. I have to use selfie. The other side is, well, it works, but it's all messed up. Look. It's all squished. You guys probably can't tell. If you look at something round, you'll see that it's not. It's been squished. That's because I'm using the. So if you guys are okay with seeing that, you're actually seeing a lot more of the. It's all squished up there to me. Look at this rock. And this one here. I'm right off the path here. But look at my spot today. It's the road I came in on. But look at this. What do you guys think? And you can walk up through here under this tree. It's beautiful back there. I'll try and do that with this phone, but good morning from camp. There's a rock right about there. It's just barely sticking up. I almost want to climb up there and see what that's all about. It's not that high up. Hey, Victor, how you doing, man? One small earthquake. It's going to take a lot more than a small earthquake to roll these rocks around. This is my camping setup. Windows are blacked out. As you can see, I have them drawn. Having coffee. .44 volts. 7 amps this morning. And the wildlife, crazy. Oh, here we go. I can do this. That's nuts. This is my campsite. That's a good backdrop, this cacti behind me. I can't really see, but good morning, everyone. Hey, Larry. Good morning. Man. Happy 420. For us YouTubers, today and tomorrow are our paydays. If you want to know what I make on YouTube, AdSense, the ads that run on my channel, it is between $200 and $90. It fluctuates quite a bit, depending on activity, depending on topics, and so on. Good morning, everyone. Mark, good morning. Victor, Mark, Larry, good morning, all. So I don't make a lot on YouTube. It's a labor of love. I've kind of conceded to that. I don't make a lot of money, but I have a lot of fun. I see a lot of incredible places. Here's some pretty damn loud birds. You have 4 inches of snow? Damn, Larry. Where you live, Larry? Alaska? It's like I'm talking to myself, Larry. I don't know a lot of Larrys. It's on top of this. Here, let me show you. It's a dove. Sitting on top of that very tippy top. Whoa. Whoa, there it is. Right there. He's looking at me. He's camera shy. He doesn't like to sing on camera. Or at least not zoomed in. It's a loud boy. That rock does overhang like that too, by the way. I've walked underneath it. There's a little trail that goes up through there and goes into a wide opening. There's a crow. No. That was a raven. It's like I'm in a garden right now, in someone's private little, like, what do you call those Japanese gardens? The little trees in it. What do you call that? There's a name for it. Maybe the bird wants to talk, but I don't think it wants to talk to me. I think it wants to talk to its buddy. Or it's trying to draw a mate in. Yeah, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, but I have a lot. Zen garden, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm in a big, huge Zen garden right here. Did I show you this? Did I show you guys this? I mean, that's Zen all in itself, but look at this. I love it out here. Big rock. Not quite a Zen garden, but, you know, it can be cleaned up. these trees back here, like this one here. That's pretty cool. The one way out there, you can't see because of the sun glare. I'm trying to change the exposure. I'm maxed out, I think. Almost looks like a cave dead center. Almost looks like a cave dead center up there. Anyway, I was out at Bowie yesterday. Bowie, Arizona. And it was a weird day. Video will be coming out shortly on that, but it was weird. People were following me. I got one or two of them on camera, but people were like shadowing me when I was doing all my video recording yesterday. I don't think is it a Zen garden? Where they have all the little trees? I forgot the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's Zen garden, but I'm not 100%. Donald, how you doing? Mark. Birds don't want to talk to me. I ate too much chicken. But it gave me a creepy feeling yesterday, Bowie. I was gonna sneeze, sorry. It gave me the creeps. When I first rolled in, I was on the main street, and a guy had parked. I was out walking about, and a gentleman had parked right where I was going to film, and he just sat in his car. He wouldn't get out. He was just sitting there watching on private property. I was on the public street, just watching me, and in his car. So I just continued doing what I was doing because I'm used to being looked at like that, you know. So what's this guy doing? So I moved on. I kept on walking and moving my car as I did. Do a block at a time, move the car, do a block, keep on moving. Well, he kept on coming with me. He kept on following at a distance, but he was in his car just, driving, around the blocks that I was recording at. So that was a little freaky. I ended up finding the cemetery in Bowie. Beautiful cemetery. And spent some time there, and I left again, and I noticed a truck, a separate car, doing kind of the same thing, kind of tailing me, and completely different person, different vehicle. So I just kind of ignored it. And I guess about an hour later, I noticed the first guy was again following me, although I didn't see the second guy anymore. I'm doing well, Donald, thank you. Just a little freaked out about yesterday. I pushed through and I did the video. I forgot to turn my image stabilization off, so it's going to be a little wonky with my anamorphic lens, but it'll be okay. It's not one of those towns where you have to have everything pristine. Same thing happened in my White Sands National Park out in New Mexico. Same kind of thing happened there with my image stabilization. Anyway, that's beside the point. What I'm talking about is this town. I didn't just go down the main street. I went through every street, and I did videos of buildings that I thought were interesting, run down, abandoned kind of thing. Didn't go inside of any of these places. mainly did the exterior because I think that tells more of the story, has more character. Man, it's hot. It's bright. I can't see a thing. Get my sunglasses. Hold on. So yes, now I can see, but I can barely see the texts, the messages. Let me see here. Oh, I can see. Maybe they had something to hide. Just heard a weird noise. Not sure what they were doing. So there's a third person that I saw in a gray car as I was walking down the street with my camera and my whole little tripod set up, the mic on top. It looks weird, but this person was staying at a far distance, and they would pull up to a stop sign like they're going to turn onto a street or something, and they would just sit there and watch what I was doing as I moved along. I've never had that kind of watching Larry going on, or maybe I just never noticed it because I've been around more people, I guess. I don't know. But that was as close to as an urban explorer as I can get. It's like my town walkthroughs is what I was doing, but this is going to be more detailed. So well, happy 420. I am not partaking in 420 right now because I'm on the road, but when I get back home, I will join you folks in catching up with my 420 duties. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Those are vultures. Those are all vultures. These are the things I was seeing yesterday. Look at all these vultures. Oh my God. There must be 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there's probably 20 up there. Those are not crows. Big gaggle of them. Sorry, that was a little abrupt. I love it out here. It's my favorite camp spot. I moved camp spots. I'm further into the park or the public area where you can camp. Wow. But I got a little freaked out yesterday doing that. I was by the elementary school. I guess it's the high school or elementary school. I can't remember which. They're side by side. I was out of my car doing quick B-roll takes of I think it was a church. It looked like an old mission style architecture church. And I turned around and there's this old lady with her grandkids, and in her yard was I believe it was an army flag flying underneath the American flag. Looked really beautiful in the wind. So I asked her permission if I could shoot the the first person I talked to. I asked her if I could shoot the flag as it was moving in the wind, and she said, "Oh yeah, of course. My husband was, or her father was in World War I and World War II." Father? I can't remember exactly what she said, but it blew my mind. And it brought me down to earth. It really grounded me with the conversation I had with her. She grew up in the town. It was a hummingbird. It just stopped right here and said, "Hey," and took off. Very cool. Oh man. The things you see out in nature when you're camping, it's great. Oh, it's a bonsai. It's the bonsai trees. That's what sits in a Zen garden, right? A bonsai tree. This would be a great bonsai garden. I got it. I think I got it. It's bonsai, right? I'm trying to get you guys out of that sunlight. Guess it's not the sun, it's just that bright. Lordy, lordy. There you go. Oh, there's... Go look for the dead. They're looking for something to eat. Hey, Al. I'm talking about Bowie, Al. And Al, we should get together sometime, man. I'm out here in your area, your neck of the woods. We should hang out. Yes, I did. I did. Well, her father passed away. He was 101 years old. I did thank her for her commitment to that whole endeavor and flying that flag. So she had a great story to tell. It really grounded me after being followed through the town of Bowie by 3 different cars and 3 different people. But beautiful little town. It really is. Besides the creepiness, it was really a fun day yesterday, just cruising the town and enjoying the pace of a small town in the middle of nowhere. Fort Bowie is what Bowie's town name is named after. Fort Bowie is about 10 miles outside of the town. It's about 6 miles away from me right now. It's about halfway there. Plenty of documentation on that. You can look up Fort Bowie, Arizona, and you'll see a lot of videos. It's not really something I want to do. Today's my last day in Bowie. I'm heading back into Tucson area, going from Tucson up to Quartzsite after that. I don't know if there's anything down in Tucson for me. The Pima Air and Space Museum I've been to. Wouldn't mind going back. There's plenty of stuff to see there, which I did not cover in my video. You can only do so much in one day. It seems like an eternity ago that I was on that trip. It was just a few years ago that I did that. I'm getting old. I hear the aircraft, I just don't see them here. They're flying way too high for me. Yes, you sent me pictures of Bowie. Did you do the cemetery? Yes, I did. The cemetery is great. Yeah, her father, yes. Oh, there's a Bowie cemetery. There's a Fort Bowie cemetery. I went to the Bowie cemetery in town. No, I have not done the Fort Bowie cemetery. But I think all the or most of the bodies were removed and sent to San Francisco. Is that right? Or some other memorial for the soldiers. We're talking, we're talking like pioneer soldiers, folks. We're not talking like in recent years. Can you imagine exhuming bodies and shipping out to a military cemetery? Because it's on, I guess, parkland now. It's a national park, Fort Bowie. The hot springs, yeah. I've heard about that. The lady I was speaking to mentioned that place, but she's, yeah, a lot of people go out there to camp. There's a hot spring out there. You can soak in the hot water. They have tubs out there apparently. I've not gone there. It's 13 miles out of town, and I'm in love with this campsite. And I told her, I'm camping just outside of town near Fort Bowie. And she goes, "Oh, really?" Like she'd never heard of it. I'm like, "I'm camping in a place called Indian Bread Rocks." And she goes, "Oh, you found it." Like she wasn't going to tell me that. Oh, the bodies are still there. Okay. Geronimo. Yeah, I heard about the story as well as the Kochi, I think is his name, Kochis, and how he got kind of, screwed. He took his family. Oh, there's that hummingbird again. You can hear its wings stalling, wah, wah, and taking off. Yeah, that guy that Native American got really screwed. He was charged basically without any evidence about kidnapping some kid, and he was called into a meeting. He brought his family. They ended up trying to detain him. He ended up escaping, but his whole family was detained. And then he took some hostages of Americans, or settlers, I should say, and they didn't want to negotiate, so he ended up killing the settlers. I think that's how it goes. And because of that happening, the fort ended up hanging his family. That is just so wrong. Hey, Jenny Gibbs, how you doing? Oh, you picked up a book on cemeteries. Must be a long book. And good morning, Jenny. I'm out of coffee. I would like to see someone point out a better campsite than this. I mean, look at this. Someone's made a fire pit here. I left some wood as well. There's a fire watch going on. It's really dry out right now. This is some craziness out here. So yeah, I had an interesting day yesterday doing video recording out in Bowie, Arizona. I need to make more coffee. You guys want to watch me make coffee? I can't see you folks when I'm doing this, so bear with me. But you're right, Al. I should go out to that hot spring and at least do a video there. I don't actually have to dip, so. There's a Chevron gas station in Bowie, right in the outskirts of Bowie, just before you get on the highway or freeway to New Mexico from Bowie. They have really, 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 really good burritos. They're expensive, but you don't need to eat for the rest of the day. They're huge. So Jenny, you'll be able to do. Oh, excuse me, Mike. Jenny, you'll be able to do these kind of videos here, I believe. How do you make the water turn black? Oh, you got that wrong, Coach Eason. Oh, I thought... Really? I got that wrong? What just happened? Wow. I gotta turn the camera around 1 second and then come back. How did I do that? I just touched the screen and it went automatic zoom. What was his Apatoon? Coachies? Interesting story, though. Really, I got that wrong. That's interesting. Which part did I get wrong? Yes, I believe that was the same story. That's right. It was an attack on the Butterfield, right? The stagecoach, the way to get from, I guess I don't want to say ancient, the Western times of before there were planes. You would have to take a stagecoach. And I believe that was part of that. It was how they got the mail from. It was a mail delivery service, I believe. I'm all scrambled with this. It's brand new information to me. I learned about this yesterday. So I'm sorry if I muck that up. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. I wouldn't mind going out to the hot spring and see what that campground is like before I take off. But I'm circling back into the central Arizona area. I'd like to do more cemetery stuff out there. But let's see here. Interesting. Very interesting story. I gotta dig into that, Al. Thanks for correcting me. I appreciate that. Jenny, you should come and do a video that this is right up your alley for your channel. You do that kind of coverage, so. Oh, they are? Al, I don't know if I want to do that then. Because, I got Dumont Dunes for that. If you want to go try and get killed walking around on dunes, go to Dumont Dunes. You might get run over. Dumont Dunes is not a dune that you can go out and just casually walk around and enjoy the sights. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I had a side by side, I might go do it. But yeah, I don't think I want to go out there. Even if there's a hot spring out there, I don't think I want to do that. It's 13 miles out of my way to find out, oh yeah, this is just like Dumont Dunes. And there's a hot spring that I can't go into because I'm in fear of my life. ATV might just jump in with me. Yeah, Arizona has a lot to offer, Jenny. Uh, Speaking with, or actually texting with Wonder Hussy about her trips to Arizona. She did like 3 or 4 trips into Arizona, and she didn't come out with a lot. She said that it's not her can of beans, basically. Oh, it's all you do? Oh, damn. Well, is there anything in Tucson I should take a look at? Oh, shit. I mean, it's hard to pull myself away from this campsite. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. My first campsite here was amazing. My second one was, I was okay. This one, yikes. But yeah, it's free camping out here, and it's kind of a local thing, but yeah, it's not crowded at all. I think I counted 4 or 5 campsites, and that's it. You just make it your cup of beans. Yeah. Oh, this is my home for the rest of the day. I'll be leaving in the morning, tomorrow morning, as soon as my video gets uploaded. Depending on how long it is, takes a while for cell phones to upload. I have not seen one rattlesnake. And I've been hiking quite a bit, so no, I have not. They should be out by now, but I mean, it is rattler snake season right now. I've been thinking about how these rocks get into the places they're at. There's another theory behind that, and that is water erosion around what we're seeing. It's kind of like fruit jello. If you eat all the jello and not the fruit, you're left with all the fruit. And I think that's what we're looking at. Because this rock, this sand, it's very brittle. These rocks are really brittle, but it's not like it's granite like you think it would be. I don't even think these rocks are granite. I think they're sand-based. It's really hard to tell. They give great traction on your shoes, though. So that might be what we're looking at. I don't know. Shakecasters. How you doing, Shakecasters? Desert Museum. Al, I think you emailed me that information, right? Rock and roll. Apparently so, Jenny. Apparently rattlesnakes are rare. I've only seen 2 in Death Valley. So one early on, and then another one at Villa Anita. It degrades into sand. Okay. But this is not what you would think. How can I explain this? It's like burnt popcorn without the stink. Oh, you don't have any snow? Good. Wish we had snow every once in a while. I just got a sprinkle the other day, that's it. I really wish there was a way we can go back in time and see how all this rock formation started. Before it became what it is today. It would be kind of neat to see that whole story. Thanks for joining the live stream. Wow, 40 minutes, really? It doesn't seem like it's been that long. I am having breakfast this morning. Bacon and eggs with toast. Real bacon and eggs. Butcher bacon. Meaning I went to the butcher to get the bacon. Thick cut, it's awesome. Shakecasters, I'm at a place called Indian Bread Campgrounds out here in Indian Bread Rock, excuse me, campgrounds out in Bowie, Arizona. I just kind of got around here. Where are all the trippy rocks? Are you kidding me? You want to see trippy rocks? Here. This is my campsite. Doesn't it look like a big monster with its mouth open? 2 eyes, the nose, and a big mouth that's open. Just thought I'd point that out. But yeah, look at that. This is over by a city, Shakecasters named, or a town named Bowie, Arizona. Bowie, Arizona is where the fictional character Rambo from the Rambo series with Sylvester Stallone. This is the town, his hometown is Bowie, Arizona. Although it was never filmed in Bowie, Arizona, he mentions it quite a bit in his movies, or his character mentions that in his script. They never actually went out here to shoot any of that. I believe it was the second or third Rambo movie. I hear a car. You guys hear that? It's wild. You can hear things from really far away. I think that's coming from a farm in Bowie, which is about 6 miles away. Yeah, how is Jenny doing today? Jenny, you got a new computer, is that correct? Congratulations. I'm kind of interested in knowing which computer you got. Jenny. Lost her favorite penny. You guys know what song I'm talking about? Probably don't. Never mind. I caught a fly. Are you dead, buddy? It's More like a gnat. No, you're gone. No, there you are. Trying to save a gnat. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. Sorry, buddy. I tried. Yeah, she did get a new trailer. Isn't that exciting? I'll be joining her here soon. I'll be living in the front part of that trailer as we travel around the United States. I'm kidding, of course. I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. Fifth wheel. Yeah, she's got a nice trailer. She had a nice trailer before, and yeah, all good stuff. She's going to do well. She's already doing really well on YouTube. She should have done this years ago. I think it was over 2 years ago I met her, and she just struck me as one of those people that needs to be on YouTube. The Stewport. Happy Earth Day and happy 420. Yes, it's a fifth wheel. Aloha, Stewport. Aloha. Those are vultures. I can't believe that. That same group that flew through, the 20 vultures that flew through, they're up over here now. See if I can get them for you guys. They're right about up in there. I don't know if you guys can see those or not, but there are vultures up there flying. They're up above this nub now. They seem to have broken up and they're more dispersed, I should say. That's my tailgate right here. The X5. It's such a trip. Yeah, you can walk up here. On the other side of this rock, there's a little path that goes up underneath this tree and then into this little cove area. Can't do that today because I'm on my Wi-Fi on my cell phone through my Note 8. My cell phone died last night, battery. Smiles from Ohio. It's also Earth Day. Vultures wouldn't eye me. I'm too thin. I'd have no meat on my bones. Oh. This place is amazing. I want to live here. It's magical out here in Bowie. At this campground, it's really magical. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm not going to be hiking around today because I'm on my Note 8, using Wi-Fi to communicate to or stream to my Note 8, which then streams to you guys to the internet. I'm using hotspot. I guess that's what I should say. When you back on, question mark? I don't know what that means. I'm always on. You know what I mean, Jenny. I want to live here, not just camp here for 14 days at a time. Wish you guys were here and hear all the birds I'm hearing way off in the distance, coming through a canyon. It's awesome out here. It's absolutely awesome. Man, I gotta check this place out more. Get you later, Al. Thanks for your info. Catch you later, Stewport. Wait, is Jenny leaving? Catch you later, Jenny. Oh, why is everyone saying bye? Well, there you go. I think I'm gonna start making breakfast. I'll let you guys go. It's been about an hour anyway, 53 minutes. I miss Nevada. It's become home to me. I've been all over Nevada, more so than I've been all over California, if not the same. Kind of miss it. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for joining me, guys and girls, and I will talk to you in a little bit. The world needs love. Indeed, we do. You guys are great. I'll get you guys in a bit. I gotta get to editing. I gotta get to making my breakfast. This is my jail time today. I gotta do editing and then start my upload. But I will be updating you as I move along through this trip. Thanks a lot, everyone. Eminence X5 and Larry Word out. I'm still here, though. I can't really do that unless you hit this button, you hit OK, and it's all that shit you have to go through. You can't just do